Dan kini wih, dia ku antara mau lihat ke langsung aja bro. Gaskan. Share dulu. Azad. Wih, insegi merah bro. Mampret. Record Rios. Keren.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Hazard. And he's had a hit! Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Batshuayi. Inzaghi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Modric. Milan looking to pass their way through. Hazard. Batshuayi gets across to intercept that. Gabia. And Tomori. And it's Sailamakers. Indonesia replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vardiol. De Ketelaere. And it's Hazard. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. De Ketelaere. Pavlovic cuts out the pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yukkkk. Nice interception, well timed. Eze. Now it's Inzaghi. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rabiot. And it's Batshuayi. Pulisic. Still goalless at the moment. De Ketelaere. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just off target. Indonesia with the corner. They're first.
Eze.
They've played it short.
Hazard.
Turns and goes back. Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan have the chance to go the other way. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Jangan.
Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do.
Rabiot.
Plays it forward.
Maju, bro.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ah.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Sailamakers. Now it's Yukkkk. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. It's Rabiot!
Jangkrik.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rabiot actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Modric with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Inzaghi, looking for options for movement. And this is Okazaki. De
Cantik.
And he stuck it away.
Ya, yang minum dikit kesel.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's SA. He's through here. Now this could be a and the finish!
Cantik.
Few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia have their second corner now. SA goes short. No way through, so back it goes for a shot!
Vardiol.
Beautifully taken. That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Silamakis. To Rabiot. Now it's Selmakis. Does want to stand firm and defend it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Inzaghi.
Hazard. Orat.
Modric. And the counter is on.
Galak.
And here's Inzaghi. And this is Okazaki.
Boy.
And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia merit their advantage on the balance of the day. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Please welcome everyone. Indonesia have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up.
And a chance!
Eh.
Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And it's Inzaghi!
Astagfirullah.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Opts to shoot!
Sam.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. So their fourth corner of the game. SA plays it short. Chooses to go back. Shot a goal! He's in a great position here. And the shot! Yukkkk threads one in. And he's had it nicked away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so...
To Kitalana! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nicely weighted ball.
Aduh. Buru-buru.
Modric. Pulisic. And this is Rabiot. And that's a good ball.
Eh.
It's Rabiot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Eze. Now it's Inzaghi. That has been slung wide. Looking to play him in. And this is the referee rightly gives him offside.
Siapa mana ini?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Number 17, Azar. Number 19, De Ketelaere.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from
Coming
him.
on the field, number 7, Arada Mush.
And it's Silamakers.
Number 11, Mbappe.
He might be in here.
10,
There's the shot.
number 20,
Oh, it's come off the
Okay.
upright. Messi. He's looking wide. Mbappe.
Aduh. Ngunduh buat.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Lah, yuk maju bro.
They get a throw in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Can he finish?
Sam.
Away. Yehi. Guardiola. Almost 75 minutes on the
Aduh,
clock
salumban
now.
bab.
Salamakers has created one goal already. Salamakers looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Here it is, crossed in. Modric.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Salamakers. For Salamakers. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Oh, what?
Had to be. Guardiola. Swept in. And that should get the job done.
Asem.
It's gone for a throw-in. Milan making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make
Yeah.
the impact he wants.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage
Listen.
would qualify as a steal.
Yehi getting this one clear. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Jamal, please.
He's got a big chance.
Oh.
That's incredible! And that may just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Indonesia take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
4 added minute has been indicated.
A sharp little ball here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pass somewhat off target. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely aimed pass. Time added on 4 minutes. And this is Mahmoud Messi.
Messi dong.
That is beautiful. About as smooth as it gets. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as success.
And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount.
Oke, masuk. Umar Marmut. Mantap gue. Suka soalnya. Siapa sih mau gimana?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of
Kan
anticipation in the
aku.
stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here.
Oh,
These
oui.
fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Anjir,
What
48.
do you think this turns on, Jim?
Cakep.
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
Yes, he's certainly the one who... Here's a shot!
Ui.
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ayu.
Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot.
Eh?
Barnwell with a definite foul there. Diogo Dalot. That's a good run down the left. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Chance!
Tuh, malah orang ban.
Mount. That has not gone well. Okazaki gets into some space. And that's aimed into
Marmus.
heaven.
Alah.
It's to clear.
Ngawur.
And they're quick to get it back. Van Dijk. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And Marmoush!
Kipernya.
Brilliantly!
Marmoush really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Guardiol. Real chance! And that has been cleared. Oh, that's neat. Backward it goes. Guardiol. Can he get it through? Guardiol picks it up out wide. Look at the space. There's the shot!
Some.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Shaw. Maciej Cunha. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. And it's Okazaki. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The Ketelada. And it's
Ui.
hoisted clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Jangan. Ih.
Sheshko! Gahe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mounts, and he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big header!
Sialan.
He's shooting!
Some.
Oh, Manchester United! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Waduh, rapatnya pol caklik.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Quick look, then he rises! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. He is through here. Now it's Maciej Cunha, out towards the flank.
Sialan sumpah. Istilahnya orangnya direbut caklik.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Bar.
Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Ugarte. Here's Maciej Cunha. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Okazaki.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots!
Aduh.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ugarte. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. And it's Okazaki.
That's positional goal. The utilisation of space.
It's a mighty effort!
Yes.
They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Indonesia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are already promptly back on the way.
Indonesia have been the
So-
team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
The Ketelada. Marmoush. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Maciej Cunha. Strong running down that left flank. Out to the right. Diogo Dalot. Guardiol. Azar. And it's Eze. Aims beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. In towards... He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And he thumps it clear. Marmouche is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Matheus Cunha. The Ketelada does well to get it back. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Eze. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found a way through. Ah, lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yoro calmly anticipates.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Substitutions taking place.
Yoro wins the duel this time. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Inzaghi, looking to play him in.
Awesome.
Eze really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly
Climbs up!
Mm.
And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And it has to be an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 9.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace him is number
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. That's been slipped through. Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Big chance!
Good job, bro. Messi tendang be, bro. Tendang be benderanya, bro. Iya.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Mount. Inzaghi. Messi. And Jamal. Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Great chance! That's another chance! Now, who's going to be first? And
Yeah.
one more try!
Aduh.
That would have been game, set and match.
Eze is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Yamal wants to. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Yamal has it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Inzaghi, and it's Messi. No foul, says the referee. Well played, that has snuffed out the
Added
danger.
minute has been indicated.
Danger averted for now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Mbappe. Guardiola. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Indonesia blast themselves. That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound. welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest...
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there's the clearance. Matheus Cunha. Mainu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Matheus Cunha. And it's Mount. Bruno Fernandes stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react. Diogo Dalot.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mount. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Bantu like bro, bantu like dong. Formasi apa sih ini selama 4 bro? Mbak.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Šeško. Aims beyond the defence. Elects to cross. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's done it! They willed it, and it happened! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And there you have it.
Win ya formasi ini ya. Sepilon, ayo bro, bro. Salah. Rusak.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Terrific header! Off the post! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bartra. For Pablo Fornals. He has found a way through. And he whips it in. Played out towards the right wing. Mikel Oyarzabal. And this is Marmoush. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Oyarzabal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Anthony picks it up out wide. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pablo Fornals. Indonesia finding their passes. Anthony. Nathan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. And he's had it nicked away. Forward it goes. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Marmoush. Can he latch on to this? Nathan gets over and intercepts. Bartra tries to clear. Mark Roca. Pablo Fornals. Now this could be a chance. Out to the left it goes. Mikel Oyarzabal. Well read, nice interception. Mark Roca. And Nathan. Mark Roca. Played out to the right. He is through here. Anthony. Azar conjures time and space where few can.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Costa. Played out wide. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Indonesia with the corner. There first. Messi plays it short. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. Camavinga. Knocks it out wide.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He's found a way through. And it's Rodriguez. Marmoush given the lift of his goal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's being urged to shoot. Alexander-Arnold swept in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Anthony. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 17.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field is
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Ball's gone out of play. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That has not gone well. Nathan. More and more pressure on the ball here. Spread out to the left. Great work on the overlap.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Anthony gets into some space. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he can clear it away. Anthony. Hit into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Indonesia are still that goal to the good. And this is Marmoush. Bartra. Mark Rocker. In with the challenge. Costa making good progress on the right-hand side. Costa looking to run onto it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Chooses to go back. Goes for a shot! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Marmoush. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Anthony. Anthony has a look inside the box. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Marmoush. That looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic.
substitutions taking place.
Indonesia have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Backward it goes. Receives it in a good position here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Riquelme. Now it's Isco. Now it's Riquelme. They get a throw in.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rafinha to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rafinha. Number 18. Mbappe. Number 20. Yamal.
Rafinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lo Celso. Tunisia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And this is Marmoush.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Riquelme picks it up now.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Threads one in. Can he get onto this?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lo Celso to Anthony. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. Camavinga. And we're done. Tunisia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win.